Week's Parsha, Parsha Bechukotai, speaks about the blessings the Jewish people will benefit from if they follow the mitzvah of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And the first blessings deal with the agriculture, the economy, having a strong economy. It says, "V'natati gishmechem b'iyitam, v'natna ha'aretz yivula v'eitz hasadeh yitain piryo." It'll rain properly and in the right time. The fields will flower, the trees will give fruits. Pasuk Hey moves from that to the people collecting from the fields. There'll be so much to plant and reap that they'll overlap with each other, the planters and the reapers. It says you'll eat your bread with satisfaction and you will reside securely in your land. And I think the question to ask about this pasuk is the relationship between eating in satisfaction and living in security. Aren't those two different things? I believe that a comment of Rashi, which, although may be directed directly at another point, can also answer this question. Rashi, on the pasuk, on the words, "V'achaltem lachmechem lasova," I think what bothered him directly here is, what's the bracha in this? If you have a lot, you'll eat and be satisfied. If it already says we have a lot, why does it have to say that you'll eat and be satisfied? So Rashi says that the chiddush here is that the satisfaction will be even without the alat. Ochel kima v'hu mitbarech b'meyav. It's talking about a scenario where a person eats only a little bit, but it creates a blessing in his digestive system, and he feels blessed with the little that he eats. The question is, why is this added bracha necessary? If we have so much food, why does Hashem have to make it that we can eat very little, and yet it's misbarech b'meyav? Rav Moshe Feinstein, Tshuva and Yerodei Chelik Gimel Siman Ayin Aleph, speaks about this Rashi in context of a commentary about our society as a whole, that I think is a very important contemporary point. Rav Moshe observes that b'medinatenu, in the countries we live in, meirov habracha shenatan Hashem yitbarach, because of all the good that God has blessed us with, yesh ratzon v'taiva gedola la'anaot olam hazeh b'chol ha'tanugim. With the plenty has developed a very strong desire and taiva to benefit and take advantage of everything in our world. It says, shekorim lazeh, good time. It's the seeking of a good time. The more that's available, the more people want for themselves. And he says this phenomenon is a davar mikalkelet ha'adam ma'od, shemargilet yitzro lahatavot letavot ledvarim she'ein tzorech bahem, umashchit et midotav ad shene'epach l'chaya ra'ah. Because this culture can have a negative effect on people that it conditions them to want things they don't need, and the passion for that destroys a person's character until the point that they can turn into an animal that, of course, has no limits. In this context, he quotes Rashi and he explains that the bracha in this is that a person does not need to pursue more than what he needs. Even when there is plenty, he doesn't feel a need to have to grab everything that's available. He can enjoy the little that he has. I would like to add to what Rav Moshe said and say that it's not just a miraculous, objective, nutritional issue, that a person eats a lot and somehow physically they're satisfied. It could also be a psychological point, that a person who knows that they want what they need and doesn't become a slave of their own desires, that person is a person who's satisfied with the little that they eat. They feel more satisfied with what they have instead of needing more. So the bracha could be something that begins with the magic food God creates, but it could be something that leads to the important feelings people have within themselves. And I believe that this can explain the flow of the pasuk. V'achaltem lachmechem lasova. When you're able to eat what you need and be satisfied, v'yishaftem lavetach ba'artzachem. The satisfaction, the contentment with what you have allows for the security of a people living with what they have without needing more in a way that drives them to make the wrong decisions and to live their lives incorrectly. May we be satisfied with the plenty we have and need only what we have and not be driven to have to bring more for ourselves so that the little we eat will truly bless us and fill us. Shabbat Shalom.